This is Tanika. I'm live this evening. I normally come on about 5, but mosquitoes are out, so I'm outside today. This will be a quick live. I wanted to do a brief live on mental health. Those who may know that this is Suicide Awareness Month. This week is National Suicide. Some say preventive week. I don't like the word preventive. I'm educating myself more and more to learn about the word preventive, just like I educated myself to learn more about saying the word committed suicide. In the education of learning about suicide, they no longer say that word, and so I want to educate those who have said it in the past that suicide is not a crime. So when you commit something, you commit a crime. And when a person commits suicide, or when a person died of suicide, they're not committing anything. They died by suicide. So that terminology is no longer used anymore. So just to educate people. But anyway, I wanted to come on the live tonight. Of course, I'm using my personal page. This live will be on Instinctive Pearl Refresh Your Life page, because what we are doing, we are refreshing our life. And a part of refreshing my life is learning more about suicide and learning more about mental health. Mental health does not have a look. You know, those who work in healthcare or healthcare field, nurses, administrators, anything of that nature. I apologize for the noise in the background. I'm on my deck tonight. But you look at mental health as people who, you know, talking to themselves. Some may think that person has a mental health challenge, or abusing themselves, harming themselves. Even thoughts of suicide is a form of mental health. People that are bipolar, schizophrenia, people think they have a look, they're walking the streets and talking to themselves. Those are misconceptions of mental health. And some people are normal, just like me and you, those who are watching this live video, living normal lives, and have mental health challenges and depression. And those things can lead to several other things. Some become addicted to drugs and drinking, some addicted to gambling, sex, addicted to so many other things. Addiction is addiction. I always said to myself, one addiction is not better than the other. Now, can some addictions harm you worse? Of course. But addiction's addiction. Something that you can't have self-control over yourself is an addiction. Can you be addicted to people? Yes, you can. So do not judge other people on their addiction, because your addiction may look a different way. Addiction is addiction. But back to the subject at hand, mental health. I just want to come on and educate those. There's not a look to mental health. There's not a reason behind mental health all the time. Sometimes people are in a place in their life where they didn't take a moment to think about something. You know, suicide doesn't mean that that person always has suicide thoughts. They could have. And that's the reason behind having a Suicide Awareness Month. Can we prevent everything? No, we can't prevent everything. We have cancer diseases. We have all kind of other diseases and diagnosis that can be treated, but doesn't mean it can be cured, or it doesn't mean that it will never happen, or a person may still die from it. So in the month of suicide awareness, and I want to educate those, because some people say prevent it. I don't think you can prevent suicide. The goal is to prevent it, but I believe the main thing is making people aware of the amount of people who die by suicide. Every 11 minutes, a person died by suicide, young and old. It's higher between the ages of 9-year-old to 36-year-olds are high risk. And the more I learned, there are older people who die by suicide. And so it's something to make aware of. There's people who has attempt to die by suicide, and they will tell you it was nothing that no one else done. It was something of themselves. So I just wanted to come on tonight and to just educate people on mental health. There's no look. In my research, husbands, wives, children, people in high statuses, educated people, there's no look to suicide. There's no look to mental health issues. We live in a time where it's good to be kind to people. We need to be more aware. We need to have a better conscience of what we do, what we say, how your situation may affect someone else's situation. You don't never know. I'm a person of prayer and faith. I do believe when God speaks to my spirit sometimes and make me aware. I'm becoming more conscious. I'm learning through my own traumatic situation to be more conscious about what I say, what I do. Even when I'm not in that conscious state of mind, I try to take a step back. And, even if it's later on, and pray about it and be like, I said something I might not should have said. I witnessed something that I shouldn't have witnessed. It's okay to walk away from things. It's okay to back away from things. It's okay to change your environment. Some things are just not meant for everybody. But the main thing is know that mental health, know that suicide awareness, know that these things don't have a look. There's no titles. It's a disease. It also is something that can happen to anyone that you know. And the more you know, the more you become conscious about the things around you, the people you talk to, your employers, your leaders, the people that you lead. It's good. You never know what a person's going through in their household. And so I just want us to be kind. We live in a world where there's so much hate, there's so much hustle and bustle, there's so much drama, families and marriages and parents and children. It's so much going on in this world that we just need to take a pause for a second and just think about what we say and what we do and how it's going to affect. Is it really that bad? Hi, Pastor Don. I love you too. I'm seeing my comments. I'm learning from you how to do live and see my comments. But we need to be kind to one another, because people are truly going through in all sorts of ways. And if they're already dealing with mental challenges and you're hurting someone or doing things or just not being nice, you just never know when a person might snap. You never know what has been bothering them, how long it's been bothering them. You know, some of us are suffering with all types of life issues. And next week, I'm going to touch more on grief. But today I wanted my live for this week, if you was on Instinctive Pearl, my page, Refresh Your Life, which I can't do lives on that page, so I do it on my personal page until I have my business page up and running. But this week was about mental health and trying to promote suicide awareness this month. And so I just want people to just understand this. There is so much going on around us, and I would hate for anyone to endure what I have seen in the past year. Can we stop everything? No, we can't stop everything. But we can be made aware, and we can show each other some kindness, some support, some love, even if it's just, hey, I'm thinking about you. You matter. Hey, I love you. Even though you might didn't pick up the phone, but you matter. I care about you. The smallest little token can go a long ways. And I know we live in a social media world. We live in a text world. Everybody texts, and we don't actually talk, and we don't actually go to each other's homes. You know, life has changed, and I get it. You know, people work. They're raising kids. They got business. Yes, life is busy. Lord knows. I spent my last 30 years of raising kids, being busy, being a mom, trying to work out a career and live a life. But at the end of the day, I'm learning to be more subconscious about what I do, what I say. How can I be nice to someone today? You know, it could be the guy at the gym, just giving them a smile or just be nice, smile, laugh about something. Because you never know, that might have been the only thing they will laugh about that day. You just never know. So I'm going to end my live by letting you all know that tonight is National Suicide Awareness Night. If you know someone, please feel free to light a candle in honor of that person. It was from, I think it's 6 to 9 or 6 to 8. I will be lighting my own personal candle. Also, you know, I will have it listed on my page if you like to donate to the National Society Awareness page. Feel free to donate. If you know of anyone who is struggling with suicide thoughts, please give them the number of 988, or they can always contact me, inbox me if you need someone to talk to. Any of that, I'll be helpful. I'll be helping anyone or lend a helping hand anyway, just to talk if you need it. So I'll be signing off. I love you all. Thank you for watching my live. I hope everyone have a wonderful evening, and just remember, there is no look to mental illness. There is no look to suicide. Good night.